So I'm back, and I just read up on the itch.io webpage for this game. Um, I don't know why in my mind I thought it was a full game. Yeah, it's currently being developed some more. But I also read that there are two endings, and I'm pretty sure that this first ending, where Chiara wakes up and we show up at the funeral, is one ending. And I'm suspecting that the main choice lies when Chiara makes a decision to stay home the day after she visits Elios, or actually goes visit Elios again, and thus being a risk taker. So I'm gonna load that in, and let's see how the story progresses from there. As I said, we're gonna visit Elios. Yeah, I should go and visit Elios. There's nothing for me to do in the house anyway. I'm lucky that Mom and Dad never noticed I was away. I peeked into Mom's room. She's still sleeping. Perfect. I put on my winter coat and headed outside. Are you excited about this year's Midwinter Festival? Of course, it only happens once a year. Are you going to invite someone? Well, if he agrees, then maybe. Ah, look at you blushing. Shut up, it's not like that. We're just friends, that's all. Yeah, whatever you say. The Midwinter Festival? Right, it's almost that time of the year again. I've never been to the fair, but I wonder if Dad will let me go this time. Oh, I should invite Elios too. Elios? Elios, are you there? Oh, Elios is back. Oh, Chiara, you're early today. Yeah, well, I guess. Did you have a good rest? Yeah, I did. How about you? I don't think snow spirits sleep. Oh, I see. I just pushed us through the awkwardness. I just powered through it. Wow, this is awkward. I don't know what to say. Oh, that's right. I thought of a way to recover your memories. Really? Yeah, I did some digging around, and a book says that you can resurface memories by using sensory triggers. Employing senses to trigger memories. Yes, exactly. So, tell me, do you remember at least a fragment of your memory? Anything at all? Elios thought about it for a while. Unfortunately, I can't remember anything. Shucks. I figured it couldn't be that easy. I suppose another thing we could do is try reenacting things you'd like to do in the past. Let's start by taking a stroll. I pointed to the other side of the forest, which is, well, nowhere in particular. You know this place more than I do, so lead the way, Elios. Oh, cute smile. Haha. Alright. After some time walking, I realized that it did no good to recover Elios's memories. I sat on a log and thought of other memories or methods as I watched Elios kick a pine cone out of the way absent-mindedly. Why'd you do that? I don't know. I just felt like it. Huh. I think Elios is starting to feel more and more like a human than the motionless snow spirit I once thought he was. Oh, yeah, Elios. Are you free tomorrow night? Leonils, the town we're currently in, is holding a midwinter festival. Dad never lets me out of the house during winter, so I've never been to the festival before, but I plan to sneak out this year. I was always reluctant to go alone, so I've always wanted someone who could accompany me. Midwinter festival, huh? I'm afraid I have to decline. Mingling with other humans is just not for me. Besides, according to that myth, the other villagers see me as a monster. I'm sure they won't enjoy my presence. Elios, you do have a point. But if we go at night, you wouldn't have to deal with the sunlight, and I promise we'll stay as far as we can from the crowds. How about that? Okay then, I'll give it a try. Yay, it's a promise then. See you tomorrow night. I'll be going now. Oh, let me walk you back. We walked to the edge of the forest, side by side. Even though neither of us said anything, the silence was comforting, and it somehow felt oddly nostalgic. I'm so excited to see the Midwinter Festival. It's my first time seeing it, and I can't wait to try out the different food and games, and... Someone was standing at the forest's entrance. Oh my god, it's Rue. Rue? Oh no, this is bad. What is he doing here? I tugged Elios's cape, stopping him from walking any further. Elios, you need to return. I can't let you be seen by Rue. Oh, they saw each other. Well, well, well. Look who decided to finally sneak out of the house. Rue! Do you know how worried I was when I visited your house only to find that you're not there? Your mother was crying and your father was furious. I'm sorry, but I really just wanted to. Rue's eyes shifted to Elios, eyeing him from top to bottom. And you, who are you? I'm Elios, a snow spirit. Snow spirit? Get lost. You don't belong in this world. No, stop, Rue. Put your gun down. Oh, that was a gun. Sorry, that was a gun sound effect. No, stop, Rue. Put your gun down. Excuse me. Elios, run. I can't be any louder than this. Oh my gosh. He ran away, thank goodness. What do you think you're doing? Do you know who he is? Do you? Are you trying to get yourself killed? I'm sorry. Never mind. Let's save this chat for later. Do you know who he is? Because in the other ending, you do know who he is. When I reached home, Dad gave me a good scolding. Mom was crying, hugging me so tight, as if she was afraid I would suddenly disappear. I don't want it to happen again, she said again and again. Did something like this happen before? Dad locked all the windows in the house and grounded me. It's nothing new, but gosh, I wanted to see the Midwinter Festival with Elios. I really, really do. The next night, I was alone in my room, wondering how Elios was doing. Did he visit the festival by himself? I wouldn't count on it. Just as I lied on my bed and cried into my pillow, I heard a knock calling me from outside the window. Elios? Nobody replied, but the window suddenly flew open, and there he was, waiting for me, the snow spirit from the fairy tale. Without hesitation, I jumped into his arms, letting him whisk me away into the cold winter night. Where are we going? We're going to the festival? Thanks for getting me out there, Elios. I really didn't expect you to come and rescue me. I figured you really wanted to go, so... Yeah, I really do, so thanks again. What do you think of the festival? Well, the crowds. Elios shifted uncomfortably, wary of any gazes directed our way. The fair stretched in front of us, gleaming with fairy lights that sparkled despite the darkness of the night. Relax, it's fine. It's a festival. I'm sure you won't feel out of place with your mask on. That's not the point. I've just never seen so many people before. And neither have I. It's the first time I'm seeing a fair. I suppose we're in the same boat then. Elios took a deep breath and steeled himself. All right, let's take a look around. Ah, cute. I grinned, leading him to different stalls I found remotely interesting. There were vendors selling homegrown produce, handcrafted charms, and street food. Unfortunately, I did not bring any money with me, and I'm pretty sure Elios has never heard of the concept of money. But walking around the fair with him was enough. I sighed, remembering the train of events that led us to this very night. It's crazy to think that the fabled snow spirit would be walking right beside me now, mesmerized by the artificial lights. And speaking of lights, Elios, you said that you'll be gone when spring arrives, right? Yes, I suppose that is the fate of a snow spirit. But would that mean you'll return again next winter? I don't know. Even if I did, there's a possibility that I won't remember you. Or anything else for that matter. Oh. The weight of his words sank any hopes I could have for our future. Suddenly, I wished spring would never arrive. It's alright, Chiara. Seasons are bound to change. You too should forget about me and move on. What are you saying? You're the first friend I made besides Rue. There's no way I could forget about you. But you're a human, and I'm... Cutting off Elios's words was music, erupting from a nearby stage. Live music? Ooh, we've got to see this one. I grabbed Elios's hand, leading him closer to the stage. Wow, an actual live concert. I've never seen this in my life. There were guitars, pianos, and a couple of singers on the stage. Even though they were songs I have never heard before, I was instantly pulled into the rhythm and started tapping my feet to the beat. More and more people flocked towards the stage and they began dancing. Elios, look, they're dancing. That's amazing, everyone looks so happy. I was about to ask Elios if he wanted to dance before realizing that I couldn't dance. Not gonna embarrass myself in front of Elios. Nuh-uh. You're not going to dance? No, I'm no good at dancing. I really don't want him to hear my bone crack while I'm moving around. And here I was, wondering if I should invite you to a dance. He was thinking about inviting her? So cute. But well, what can I do if the lady herself doesn't want to? Wait, Elios, Girl, I don't care about embarrassment. I rather have her dance with this man. Forget everything else. Fine, let's dance. You better not go back on your words. After you. I took a deep breath and showed him one of my dance moves. To be precise, the only dance move I know, which involves rolling my fists in a circle and shaking my hips from side to side. Oh, okay. That's fun. What was that? As if you could do any better. Just as the music shifted to a slower beat, Elios moved closer to me, taking my hand and placing his other hand lightly on my waist. What? Shh. Just follow the music. We danced slowly under the festival's colorful lights, weaving through the melody's syncopations. Huh. You're surprisingly good at dancing. Where'd you learn that? Perhaps I once took dance lessons. A snow spirit taking dance lessons? Huh. Very funny. Elios's hands were cold, even colder than the snow. He did not radiate any heat, but I felt warm inside. I wish that this moment would never end. But the music ended, cranking up into a more upbeat song. Elios released his grip on me. More people are headed this way. Let's move away from the stage then. We did, and settled on walking around the festival's outskirts. An air of silence accompanied our walk. Although I can't see what's under his mask, Elios looks pretty down. I wonder what's up. Elios, is there something you'd like to say? You know, I saw glimpses of memories last night. No way, really? So you finally remember who you are? But I don't know if they are my memories. What did you remember? Tell me. Elios paused for a moment, gathering his thoughts. The first memory that occurred to me was of the sun. The sun? But I thought you can't. That's why I think these memories don't belong to me. Strange. According to the myths, the slightest speck of sunlight could severely injure a snow spirit. So what did you do under the sun? I was running. There was a ball beneath my feet, and I was kicking it around. I think there were 2 other people with me. I also heard laughter and the croaks of some kind of insect. Huh, that's strange. I can't shake off the feeling that a wave of familiarity resurfaced when he recalled his memories. What could that mean? Then there was a huge fire and smoke. Some ripples fell. I then heard screams and Helios. Ugh. Oh no. He's remembering. Helios clutched his head, doubling back in pain. I caught him in time, surprised at how light he was. I'm sorry, Chiara. Somehow I feel faint whenever I recall these memories. Oh no, it's my fault for forcing him to remember them. Of course not all memories are pleasant to remember. What was I thinking? There must be a reason why Elios doesn't remember them in the first place after all. Maybe it's for the best if he doesn't remember it. Say, let's return to the forest. But what about... I think I've seen enough. Besides, the fair's gonna close soon anyway. So there's no point in staying here any longer. Alright then. Sorry about this. It's alright. I just wanted to spend more time with you, that's all. We walked towards the forest. I slung his ice-cold arms over my shoulder just in case he fell again. It surprised me how hollow and light his body seemed. Even his arms weighed almost nothing, as if it was solely composed of ice and air. Ugh, I don't know. How is this gonna end? We're back in the forest. Oh, pardon me. I'm yawning. I also need some water. Chiara. I turned around to Elios, who was now paler than ever, if that was even possible. Chiara, you there? Yes. Why would you ask that? I just wanted to say thank you for everything. Why would you say something like that now? Huh? It only took a moment for me to realize that the hand I held was slowly melting into a water-like texture. His skin was turning translucent, and from the far east I saw the sun rising from its long hibernation. It's morning already, but how could it... I scrambled to gather the droplets that fell, but it was no use. They had disappeared into the pile of melting snow below our feet. Just hang in there, we'll find cover. Elios chuckled jadedly. It's no use. Spring is coming. A dull ache thumped in my chest. Is it time already? How could that be? It should take at least a few days for spring to arrive. I thought it was a midwinter festival, even if they postponed it. That's okay. This makes sense, I guess. The sun continued rising, trickling the forest with rays of sunlight. I was begging for it to stop, but it wouldn't listen to my protests. It was the first time I hoped spring would never come. Stop it. Please, stop it. Elios was no longer walking now. His feet had turned into 2 blocks of melting ice, and part of his body seemed to have merged with my coat. Wait, Elios, you can't just leave me like this. I'm sorry, Chiara. The mask is revealed. The mask that always covered his face suddenly shattered, and my eyes widened when I saw his features. Elios? You... Oh, flashback. His storm-colored eyes brought back memories of better times. Beads of perspiration on a hot summer day. Hot, humid rains, palm trees swaying in the tropical breeze. The ensemble of singing cicadas. Why do I remember this? This doesn't line up with my memories. Are they even mine? I've stayed in Lionel's my entire life. There's no way I could have experienced that. Oh, he looks so sad. Ugh, my head. I stared at Elios again, sprawled on the floor without his mask. Elios, can you tell me why you look so familiar? Chiara. Deep down, you already know the answer to that, don't you? Another sharp pain stung my head, but this time I resisted the pain. I have to help Elios out. Whatever I was feeling can wait. But whenever I try to help him, my hands would go through his body. As if he was just a cluster of cold air. It's no use, Chiara. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for all you've done for me. And for all the fun-filled memories. No, this is so sad. Wait, no. This isn't how it's supposed to end. Hey, hang in there. Stay with me, Elios, please. You can't leave. You can't leave me again. Elios's body disappeared, turning into a layer of mist that escaped my hands. No. 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 I turned to the rising sun and raged. Curse you. Curse you. I wish this winter never ends. Rue's here. So this is the path you chose in the end, huh? Well, couldn't say I blame you. I just can't believe that I failed you yet again. But if this is what you really want, then I suppose I never belonged to this world to begin with. Goodbye, Chiara. Rue leaves? How does that... I love this concept. Does, like, winter restart again? Huh? Did the sun just disappear? And did the temperature just drop back? Elios! Elios had returned. the water droplets freezing and merging together to form his body once again. Did Rue sacrifice himself so that Elios could stay? But she has to stay, Chira has to stay in this world also. I hugged him with all my might, tears streaming down my face at the thought of losing him. He hugged me back, and this time, though his body was still undoubtedly made of ice, somehow I could feel the warmth of his embrace. Elios, you scared me. Don't just disappear like that. Please stay with me. Forever. As you command, my lady. What's with that? The temperature suddenly dropped even further, and suddenly I saw snowflake-like specks drifting up from the ground. I looked down at my feet. Silver-rimmed flowers were blooming, releasing beads of snow-shaped petals to the sky. Oh my gosh! Is that what I think it is? Starflake flowers. We finally get to see it. They're so cute. Look at her little bunny headband accessory. And look at Elios. His hair is a lot longer than I thought it was. But they're so cute. Oh, the little starflake flowers. Oh. Excuse me. We lay on the snow, cuddled in each other's embrace. I don't think I've ever felt this happy before. Say, Elios. You know, I've always hated winter. Really? Yeah, because I'd be cooped up in the house. Dad only allows me to go out in spring. But ever since I met you, the only thing I want now is for this winter to last forever. Hey, you know what? Maybe I can make it happen. An eternal winter for just the two of us. That sounds nice. Elias pulled me closer, his arms wrapping tighter around my body. That way, we can stay together without anyone interrupting us. Won't you miss your family and your friends, though? Maybe I will. But as long as I have you, I don't need anyone else. Stay with me forever, Elios, in this never-ending winter. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, that's so... I'm not crying. Oh. Is there more? It's more of the credits. That is the end. These are, I'm assuming, the two endings. I wondered what are the implications of this ending. I'm very happy for Chiara and Elios, but I'm not quite sure what this means. If that she has escaped into this secondary world where she keeps Elios alive, and she herself is in a coma or has chosen to enter this second world. Oh, hey, Elios. Didn't you say that you've always wanted to see snow? I've created a town just for you and me. I think you'll love it there. Or love it here. A place where no one can hurt us. A place where we can be together. For eternity and beyond. A little Elios doll. Oh, what's that? You want to start writing a story about us? It's a little doll. Of course you can. I won't judge, I promise. Hey, look. The starflakes are blooming again. They're so pretty. I'm so glad that you're here with me. Chiara, you need to stop this. Hey, I'm right here. Can't you see me? Elios. Chiara, Elios is no longer with us. How long has it been since you decided to abandon reality? Please, Chiara, I'm begging you. Please return. Your mom, your dad and me, we're all worried sick about you. And I'm sure this future isn't the future Elios wants for you. What? You want to visit the fair? See? I knew you'd love it. Chiara, I'm sorry. It's time for Miss Chiara's medicine. Huh. Guess it's time for me to go. I'll come back tomorrow. Oh, she's at the hospital. Elios. No, this is such a... I love you. Elios, I love you. Oh, no. I don't want Chiara to be in the hospital and not abandoning and abandoning reality. But I also want her to be with Elios. I really enjoy this game. I'm looking forward to see what additional updates there may be. It has beautiful music, a beautiful design, a beautiful story, and I'm glad that I could, come across it and get to try it out. I also didn't realize there were 2 endings, which makes sense, but good thing I kind of saved the second one that's a slightly more substantial in terms of talking about what the story and the premise of this visual novel is. But it's really cool. It's really good. I'm looking forward to any updates in the future, and I would definitely love to play it should I get the chance. But yeah, everyone should check out Apricity, or they themselves can play around with some of the choices set in the visual novel, and or wait for the new future releases. But yeah, I'm glad I could play it. If you're still watching, thanks so much for sticking around. This is Marie Blue Angel, and I will see you all next time for another game. Alright, have a good rest of your day. Bye.